Alright, what the fuck is up? So that is the new intro because the last one was gay, but here the MXCG round 3 at Anaheim 2. But first let's take a quick look at round 2 at Houston that happened. I'm not going to do a long recap as last time because that just seemed boring as shit for people to watch. I thought it was anyway. But CFeezy last round just dominated, absolutely crushing everybody. Even pulling the whole shot and just pulling away. Legit, his first race weekend would end up taking second. But in the points standings now, the top 3 look CFeezy, OT, and then Jester. Now CFeezy taking the lead. Will OT be able to make something happen? Because he's going to have a really good weekend if he wants to catch back up, as CFeezy looks almost too good to beat. And now we're about to head into the LCQ. I missed all the hole shots because I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing with the recordings, but that is okay. But here we're about to hop in the LCQ, so let's see who's about to pull his hole shot as they're off. We're going to wait here a little bit to see. And there's already people dying. Holy fuck. I think it's trips cleans with the hole shot there. A lot of people struggling to get going here. I think, who is that in third? That's going to be, it was Infamous Jacobs, I'm pretty sure. Or it's Sir Sketchy, something like that. And Trips Cleans right now pulling up to a little bit of a lead there on his KTM. And then here in the back is Infamous Jacobs there, that second. Remember, the top person goes to the A main. The rest of the guys are heading to the B main. And I do have all 3 main events tonight on recording. Just I didn't get the whole shots of each one, so that's just tough shit. But whatever. At least we got some of the races, so I can, you know, I can commentate over them for you. But as you can see here, Trips Clean kind of just riding away a little bit, but there is still plenty of race left here for Infamous Jacobs. Oh, holy shit, and as I say it there, he makes a mistake. Infamous Jacobs takes the lead. Oh my goodness, Infamous Jacobs almost went for the damn T-bone there. But it looks like Trips Cleans is going to be able to stay ahead of him for right now. Can he hit that triple? He's not going to be able to, and Infamous Jacobs is going to be able to take the lead away from him because of that reason. And it doesn't even, he's not even going to barely hit that triple there, as that's going to give Infamous Jacobs just a little bit more time, as there's a little bit of a battle back there going on, as Infamous Jacobs almost makes a little bit of a mistake there. Trips Clean's having a decent ride. Last week in the A-main ended up going over the handlebars and literally died. We had to call an ambulance because and he just died there. Oh shit! Sir Sketchy collects with him, or sorry, I think that was BB Stone. It was one of them that connected with him. But it doesn't matter because that's just going to leave more breathing room for Jacobs to try to get into this A main. As you can see here, there is Thornsberry. His internet connection always known to be very shitty on race days. Then we have Sir Sketchy back here in second. We haven't seen him in a while. He showed up for the first race but did not show up for the second race here. Let's go a little bit forward on board to see how he's coming back to the races. Alright, sorry if you can hear me drinking water. I'm just lazy as fuck and I don't want to commentate this whole time, so that's what I plan on doing with those. So as you can see, there's Sir Sketchy. Oh wow, that is BB Stone dying again. Tough love for him right now. But looks like Sir Sketchy's having a pretty decent ride for himself right now. He just needs to gain a little bit more time to see if he can come up here, try to battle for this transfer spot. And as he falls down, as I'm saying that is some bad luck. And watch out, Thornsberry is right there. We all know that his internet is literally worse than McDonald's. It's absolutely garbage. But he is a decent, clean racer if his internet wasn't so bad. As you can see, I'm just scrolling through the pack here trying to look for a battle. But we're just going to find your leader, Jacobs, here, as he's going to have 2 more laps to go here to try to make it to this A main event. Setting the lines pretty clean right now as he's coming to this whoop section for the second to last time. Kind of an easy LCQ for him here. Didn't really have to get in many battles, as he's going to hit this section pretty clean. That's what he's going to have to do in the A main if he's going to want to even get a podium. As you can see here, he's slowly coming, and he's going to have the white flag this time on by. All he has to do is ride this lap clean, and he should have another his first A main appearance here. Pretty sure this is his first week racing I'm kind of concerned though with the Alabama gamer picture. That does kind of concern me that he is family relations. Yes, epic jokes. As you can see here though, he is still running away with this LCQ. If just let me know in the comments if you want to see the LCQs, because I'm not going to be able to get them every week because sometimes there's more than enough people to fill up the LCQ. Just this week I got a little lucky and not enough people were able to fill up the LCQ, so I got to record it. And as you can see here, he's going to hit this triple one last time. His infamous Jacobs is going to be coming to his first ever LCQ win. Let's see how he's going to do in the A-main. Is he going to hit this section 2 times cleanly, as he's going to win your LCQ and be moving on to the A-main. As you can see here, Sir Sketchy here in the back, trying to hold on to the second place. This does not matter for a transfer. This does not matter for a transfer position, but he's still going to make it happen there with the second place. And then you're going to see Trips Clean after that good start, but then a lot of bad luck ends up moving him back into third. And then here you just have some people finishing up like BB Stone. He's going to finish 7th there. Now we're going to be heading into the main event, the A-main event here, the first one. Now remember that I did not get the whole shot, so we're just going to be jumping into like a mid-race here. It's OT, your winner of Anaheim 1, you're in the lead right now. You can always see him with the full American flag theme hanging out. So he's going to make a huge mistake there. So who's that right behind him? That's going to be Legit finishing 2nd last week. He's going to put the move on him. He's going to be able to... Can he get him here? Oh my goodness. I thought he had him there, but OT's able to hold him off there. Great moves by OT. Right now, OT's trying to just show his worth right now to see if that first round wasn't a fluke. It was all skill, and he thinks that he can keep up here with these fast guys every single week. And I feel like that he is one of them that can hang up here all week, as he's going to hit that section pretty good. As wow, and OT has a little bit of a slip up, but what a great battle through that corner. As Legit's going to take the lead. OT makes a mistake. Legit now is just going to try to pull away here, as we're going to go to the back riders here. Exotic and BB Stone running in 10th and 11th right now. As here is CFeezy, your points leader right now. Can he hold on to it after last week's absolutely dominating performance? Right now he's riding in 3rd. Remember, this is a Triple Crown format race, so it's going to be a lot of racing here tonight. It's going to really matter about your consistency. As we have Jesus back there, he is a new rider to the series. As OT here still trying to catch down to Legit, as Legit is having a great ride right now. F to 909 back there, last week's whole shot winner. See Feezy battling up here. He is still holding up his podium position, but here comes Doverdog Swoosh. Doverdog Swoosh is known for his consistent 4th places already this year. As here he's going to try to slide it in on him. It's not going to work there. See Feezy's able to hold him off. Let's see how they hit this section. Ooh, see Feezy's going to hit a little bit weird though. Hits it like warps, but sometimes that's what you got to do to keep ahead, I guess. As so Exotic gets disconnected. As you saw at the top, he will be awarded some points for this race, but you can't really do much when someone gets disconnected. As you can see there, Doverdog Swoosh would take advantage, though, of CFeezy's little mistake, and he capitalizes. So now he's going to take over that podium position, something that Doverdog Swoosh has been looking for a while now in this series. As we have some newer riders in here, like Walleye. Great to see some new faces. Hopefully they're going to stay here and stick around with the series. As you can see, your LCQ rider, though, back in 5th place, Infamous Jacobs. Great to see him up here in this top battle. As you see, Legit, though, absolutely riding amazing right now. As he's hitting these sections absolutely superb. With this being the final lap already of this first A-main, it looks like he could take it here. As you can see, he's just kind of riding his own race right now. He already pulled out on a pretty big lead to OT. As you can see here, he's going to be coming across this triple. He's going to hit this section cleanly. Yes, he will. And that is going to be carrying him to the first victory of the night. But can he stay consistent for the rest of the night? Oh my goodness, he almost lost it there. But it's going to be Legit taking your first main event win here out of the Triple Crown. Then we have OT here taking 2nd place. A great championship ride there for him. As Swoosh makes a mistake, and here comes CFeezy, and CFeezy makes the pass to get the final step of the podium. That's got to be devastating for Swoosh. And then we have Jesus coming back there, and I think that, actually I don't know what spot that was. But as you can see on the top left there, that is going to be finishing positions, as there's Jester coming in the 7th place spot. But here we go, we're going to get ready for main event 2. As I join here, as you can obviously see, there's a big crash out of someone there. I do not know who that was, but look at this. In first place is the man out of the LCQ, Infamous Jacobs. And then in second would be Doverdog Swoosh, and then I'm pretty sure it was CFeezy. I'm not 100% sure. We'll check that in a little bit later. Yes, it would be CFeezy. And oh, Infamous Jacobs off the track over the berm. That is not something you want to happen if you're him right now. But as you see, Doverdog Swoosh, this is exactly what he wanted to happen. As he's going to be in first place right now. Can he hold on to it? This would be his best finish of the year. There's OT right now in 9th. That is not something he's needing right now, is he's going to start picking off riders fast as he can. As Dustin, his boss, tried to scrub, oh my goodness, he just died. As Dustin, his boss, is literally dead on the track. We must get an ambulance here. He is gone. As you can see, OT making a little bit of a move already up to the 8th place spot, but he's not having a great ride right now. As Dustin, his boss, really trying to block Dustin's boss trying to block Jesus right now, but Jesus is going to make a little bit of a move there. Then after 909 battling back there. Who is that? That'll be Exotic he is battling with. As these two Honda riders really battling it out for this 7th place spot. As you can see there in the top right, Jester did get disconnected, so that is very bad news for him, as that's going to drop him down in the points quite a bit, as he's just going to be awarded some points, but he won't be awarded many. As Dustin, his boss, really riding on the edge right now. OT around them, though. OT already up to 5th, having a pretty good comeback ride right now for himself. But here comes Dustin, his boss. Can he make the pass? A 3-rider battle into this corner. Amazing battling right now between all these riders. As you can see here, when I'm spectating, oh my goodness, and 3 guys just went off the track. Sorry, 2 guys went off the track. As you can see, when I'm spectating, all these tough blocks are always in the way because Milestone makes a fucking retarded-ass game. But that's okay. Infamous Jacobs here, though, running in a podium position. A guy out of the LCQ. This is not something you expect, but right now he is running in the podium spot. But remember, it's about consistency here, and if he doesn't keep these consistent finishes up, he's not going to be getting the overalls. Oh my goodness, Doverdog Swoosh almost just got a snipe by a tough block there. Luckily that Milestone actually did something with their game and changed it so they just disappear after a while. But look at CFeezy. CFeezy charging after Swoosh. Could this be, oh, and CFeezy made a little bit of a mistake there, but could this be like last motor where CFeezy makes it come down to the last couple seconds and makes a move? We're going to go on board with him and see if he can try to catch up. As you can see there, that at one part of the track he did skip it a little bit. I'm not going to dock him points or anything for that, just because it didn't look like he was on purpose, and I haven't seen him do that every single lap. But for right now, OT is already into 3rd. He is really pushing the pace right now. Legit falls back to 6th. As CFeezy and Doverdog Swoosh battle here for this top spot on the podium. CFeezy, though, is going to have to really put his head down here with 2 to go if he wants to catch up. Can Doverdog Swoosh get his first ever main event win, though? Would not be the overall guaranteed, but it would be a main event win. As Jester just struggling right now to try to get back into the race. It is very sad to see something like that happen with the format they're running, though. But it's just something you got to deal with the game we're given right now. As you can see, CFeezy really trying to catch up back here. OT, though, running in a podium position. What a great way for him to save this main event, as he is just salvaging points right now. With this 1-3 finish, he would be tied with CFeezy going into the final moto, and then Swoosh would be behind them with a 4-2, which would equal up to 6 points, while they would both be at 4 points. And then we're going to look back here, Legit's in 4th, so first and a 4th would equal him 5th, and then Swooshby would be behind him. So right now, if we're thinking about the points here going into this final lap, it would be C, Feezy, and OT tied going into the last main event, then Legit over 1 point over Swoosh. So Swoosh would need another good race like this one if he wants to take a spot on the podium for his first main event podium. As you can see here, he is going to win A main number 2, as C Feezy is going to come in 2nd place. Then OT looking here for a solid 3rd. So C Feezy and OT are tied heading in to this 3rd main event, with now Legit finishing in 4th, just to be ahead of Dog Swoosh by 1 point. We're going to go back here, look through these guys that aren't getting much TV time right now, like Walleye, as he is going to be finishing here, I think, in 9th place. Not too bad of a ride after the 11th place finish he got in the first one. But here we're going to be looking at the main event number 3 here, the final one, as we're going to join in. Dog Swoosh is buried in the pack in dead last right now. Not something he was hoping for. And look at the man out front. It would be OT, then C Feezy, and then Legit. The top 3 guys here battling tonight are all in your top 3, looking to make something happen. They all know that it's crunch time and they gotta make as much points as they can. For Legit to be able to win it here tonight, I'm pretty sure that he would have to get first, and then it would have to be someone with a less amount of points, and then these 2 guys in front of him, which is going to be a very hard feat for him to do. Here, let's go with a little onboard feat with the battle in front of him. Catching him a little bit here as he's right on the back fender there of C Feezy. Now remember, whoever finishes ahead of each other, C Feezy or OT, are going to take the spot away from each other. No matter what place they're battling for, just one of them has to finish in front of each other to get better for them in the points. Right now they are battling for the overall here. So I don't think that round 1 was a fluke there for OT. I feel like he's here to stay for the championship. Legit getting a little bit wobbly there, almost losing it. As you can see, though, C Feezy's going to have to put his head down if he's going to want to catch OT, as OT right now is kind of starting to pull away from both these guys a little bit here. But OT, talking about this again, OT went into Anaheim 1 and 1, and Legit's going to take away 2nd from C Feezy there, and that would put him, if my points are correct, that would put him with 6 points to Feezy's 5, so he would still need Feezy to get beat by one other person for him to be able to take it away from him. But right now it looks like OT is the man on a mission, as he is starting to pull away from both these guys, like I said earlier. But Legit also having a great ride tonight, as we're going to go back here to Exotic. Him and Legit seem to be almost in like their own little group or team. Then there's Infamous Jacobs, and then Dustin is Boss, and Dustin is Boss makes another huge mistake. He absolutely just died again. And then there's F9 and Dog Swoosh. Dog Swoosh already trying to make the pass here for 5th, and he's going to get it after being buried in the pack right away. As you can see, Dog Swoosh is not liking the way this race is going, though this could be another 4th place finish for him. Here's Walleye, a new racer for this series. Glad to see him racing. And he's kind of just chilling in the back here of this A-main right now. You're going to see some riders like this where they're just barely going to make the A-main, but they're going to just have their fun in the A-main, kind of like a privateer rider. But as you can see here, we're going to go along with some couple riders here. Let's see how OT does it here, though. See, he's dominating here right now at Anaheim 2. As you can see, OT riding pretty well right now. I don't think that CFeezy or Legit is going to be able to catch him here, but CFeezy really trying to hold on right now. He knows if he just gets in this top 3, he has got a second place for the night. Now, if this is the way that the race would stay, OT would take back his points lead by 2 points, then leaving CFeezy in the second place for points. And then with Jester missing the last 2 parts of this A-main event, that's not going to be helping out his point situation at all, but he would still be awarded some points because he still made the A-main. That would leave him 4th, and then Doverdog Swish would move up into 3rd after all of his consistent 4th place finishes. But right now, CFeezy trying to catch up to Legit, and Legit trying to chase down OT. As OT is going to have, I think, 4 more laps here at Anaheim 2 to see if he can pull off another victory this year. There's Doverdog Swoosh in 4th place. This is something we're going to commonly see this year, as he's already gotten 2 of them. He's looking for his 3rd, 4th place of the year. He's just got to run consistent. There's Dustin, his boss, running in the 5th place spot with Infamous Jacobs to your LCQ man behind him in 6th. And then we have Exotic here running in the 7th place spot. He's putting together a decent main event. And then we have back here Walleye. Again, he is just a guy having some fun out here by himself. I like seeing some of these guys, they're pushing themselves just to make the A-main. And when they come here to the A-main, they're getting to face these top tier guys here in the series. As you can see here, OT is still pulling away from Legit, as OT is going to have 3 laps to go here at Anaheim 2 to see if he can pull it off. As you can see, Legit, there's really nothing he can do except hope and pray that Doverdog Swish gets around CFeezy so he can take this 2nd overall. But I don't see Doverdog Swish anywhere in sight against CFeezy, so it looks like CFeezy, all he knows is if he rides this race clean, he's going to take his 2nd place. And right now it's all about managing your points for the end of the year championship. But right now, OT looks like he is the man to beat here this season with 2 laps left in this race. He's just going to have to ride clean and ride smart, and he could have yet another win on the series. As OT here is about to come to the white flag. He's going to hit that table on section, as he's going to receive the white flag one more time around Anaheim 2 for him, and he could be your first time 2-time winner here this year. As you can see, he has already pulled out a crazy lead against Legit and CFeezy, as he is going to probably take this lap to breathe and cool down just a little bit, as he knows that he is probably going to, actually, never mind, Exotic's not Exotic. Legit's not that far behind, but it could just leave OT with a little bit of breathing room if he was to make one mistake. Right now, OT is probably soaking this all up, as he's going to be taking his 2nd win of the year here if he doesn't make a huge mistake here, but it doesn't look like it, so he's going to probably hit this section pretty cleanly here. Can he hit the table on? A little bit rough, but he still takes it inside line, and OT is going to be winning here, and he's going to win at Anaheim 2, as he's going to, Legit's going to take a 3rd overall, but a 2nd in this A-main. CFeezy rolls across knowing he got 2nd, and now Doverdog Swoosh with a consistent force all year. Great ride for him. Then we're going to have some of the finishers finishing up. Now, if you're still watching the video at this point in time, make sure to stick around for the last couple seconds for a little sweet treat of the meme about my dad. If you do not talk to me in party chats, you don't understand the meme, but you will hear in just a tad bit. As you can see, the guy is still finishing the race right now. Great rides at everybody here in the A-main. Here's F the 909, whole shot winner last week. Great to see him still battling up here. As we're going to see him, behind him will be Walleye. Great racing by all these guys. Thank you for watching.
You son of a bitch. Fuck, I'll take you. I'm put on fucking Facebook. Skynet.